Hello, this is Good Views, where I report on movies that I think are worth watching. This video is about 80 for Brady. All right, and then before I launch into that, I want to just make a kind of a quick statement because this is my first video of this type. This will not be a regular feature of my channel. I have a lot of things planned that I want to start recording and start putting on the channel, but movie reviews are more of an aside. I'm doing reviews on The Right Advice with my friend Amber, and that's pretty good, but what we don't cover are movies very often. If I go to a theater with my family and enjoy a movie, I want to be able to report here, and that's what this is all about. All right, so that being said, 80 for Brady stars Lily Tomlin, Sally Field, Rita Moreno, Jane Fonda, and of course, Tom Brady. The movie's rated PG-13 for profanity and some comedic drug use. The basic premise of the movie is that the character played by Lily Tomlin had cancer in the past, and her friends were being supportive, as good friends should be, and they happened to run across a football game with Tom Brady. And they had just brought Tom Brady in. He was the backup quarterback, and they kind of fell in love with him. They think he's a good-looking guy, and they decided they liked watching Tom Brady play football. So they've been doing that. And it's 20 years later, and Lily Tomlin's character has recovered from her cancer, and the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl, and they want to go. Lily Tomlin says that this might be their last time to be able to enjoy Tom Brady in a Super Bowl. But what she doesn't tell the group is she's worried that her cancer may have returned. And so that gives a nice counterpoint to the story. This is a comedy, and good movies, if they're dramas, they have some comedy. If they're comedies, they have some drama or horror in it. That gives us a nice emotional ride, because if you stay with one emotion too long, it's not as enjoyable. So that adds a nice counterpoint, like I said, to this movie. And this is really a fish out of water story. You don't expect four ladies, roughly in their 80s, to go to a Super Bowl and especially attend like the Super Bowl experience that they have, all the activities ahead of the Super Bowl where people are tossing footballs or eating hot wings or such. And to be able to see them in that environment and how they react, that's where the comedy comes from for the most part. And they do a great job with that. My favorite scene is Sally Field. And she enters a hot wing eating contest. It's like super hot. Not because she's been dared or there's a prize to win, but she's hungry. And wings sound good to her. And the only wing place that she finds is just about to start this contest. And so she enters that, and I enjoyed it. And I felt that the character she played in the movie, that was appropriate for that. And so I really enjoyed that. But we get all that fish out of water stuff. We get Lily Tomlin throwing footballs against the guys and outdoing them, at least for the rules of that game. We get Sally Field, like I said, eating hot wings. We get Rita Moreno in a high-stakes celebrity poker game, which is fun. And then we get Jane Fonda, who has a problem with falling in love too easily. She's met a two-time Super Bowl champion, and he seems to be attracted to her. So we get all of these, and these are the fish out of water elements. Why is it good? Well, there's several reasons. First of all, these four ladies are all very talented actresses, and their performance of the individual characters are all outstanding. Secondly, the characters are different. Each of these characters has a personality which plays off of one another, and I really enjoyed. Third, it's cute. It's a story about octogenarians. I hope I got that right. And that kind of just allows us to enjoy the fact that it's cute, regardless of what our age is. Fourth, the humor works. Even though we can see a lot of the punchlines coming from ways off, they're still good, and the payoff is great. The story is bound together. Number 5, the story is bound together by the dramatic thread of whether this will be Lou's last Super Bowl, and Lou is played by Lily Tomlin. And 6, there are some really heartwarming moments that I feel will make you feel good. All right, and this right now, what's out there, this film kind of sets apart because aside from the language, it's a decent, lighthearted movie, good entertainment, and because of the emotional cancer storyline and the sports setting, you put those together, and I think that this makes a great date movie. So the guys hopefully will like the sports, and the ladies will hopefully like the romance, or maybe the other way around, like it is in my household. All right, on the negative side, this is kind of a slower movie. It is not high-paced. It's you action junkies, you high-octane guys wanting a fight, a fight in every scene. Yeah, you're not going to be happy with this. It moves slower. It takes time, and it chews up the scenery, which for some people like me, that's fun. I enjoy the scenery. I like looking at the scenery. And I don't mean literally scenery. It's not like this is like, 2 hours of, ooh, look there's a tree. I mean visual scenery, story scenery. But then again, I'm more that guy that I enjoy that leisurely boat ride down the river rather than the breakneck roller coaster. I'm going to give this 4.5 movie bucks. Go with a friend and see it. Go with a date and see it. Maybe even buy it later. And that's my rating system, 1 to 5 movie bucks. And I'm going to put in the description, I'm going to go ahead and put a listing of what that kind of means. But like I said, with this one, definitely, if it's still in the theaters, you want to go see it at a prime time, yeah, I think it's worth the money. It was fun. Take a date, and it'll definitely be worth the money. All right, till next time, see you later.